What is up, my friends? It's your boy Clear here, and you saw the title. I didn't use Instagram for 3 whole weeks, and this is what happened. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Clear Mornifi. I'm a singer, songwriter, performing artist. I'm also a coach, a Reiki practitioner, a intuitive and medium, and I've been on Instagram for a minute. I've been using that app for a long time, like many of us. And I got a lot of anxiety the last time I posted. It was like I felt like I had to keep up with the algorithm. And I posted my last post almost 3 weeks ago to the day. And I remember when I posted it being like, you know what? This isn't my best piece of content. It's getting a bit redundant. I felt like the style of my post was getting a little old. And the content I was posting was also old. Like it was filmed a month or two before when I was actually posting it. So I felt vibrationally like there was this lack of authenticity with it because it was stuff that, again, as I said, I had filmed like a while ago. It wasn't up to date. It wasn't the real new me. I evolved quickly. A lot of us do, am I right? So when I posted the last post, I felt anxious and I didn't get as many likes as I usually get on my posts. And that made me anxious too. There was feelings of shame. Okay. Shame is a low vibrational emotion to feel, but it was in my body as I was seeing the likes not coming in. And I had turned off my Instagram notifications on my phone a very long time ago because of the amount of anxiety that it would cause and how often I would check my phone right after I posted. I was just like, no, you don't run my live Instagram. So, I turned that off, but still it was like, I just felt not good vibes. It wasn't adding to my vibration to do that last post. So I was like, you know what, Clear? Boop, boop. You've barely taken a break all pandemic from Instagram. Give yourself a breather, babe. Just take a moment. Just take a moment or two. So I did. I just stopped posting on my stories. Over that period of time, there's also a weird thing that happened with some friends, and I felt uncomfortable about them even seeing me on my stories, and it just wasn't feeling authentic to post. And so I let myself let it go. I just let it go. And today, my friends, I posted on my Instagram story. You can go right now and see the story if you want to. It's just at Clear Mortifi. But needless to say, this is not a plug for my Instagram. This is me sharing with you how I felt after posting the story. First off, I went to go film the story like 5 times. And then I noticed that my neighbor was in the vicinity, and I was like, this woman was probably hearing me record the same thing over and over again. She's probably like, look at this millennial right now, right? I was judging myself. Again, not high vibe, not adding to my vibration, not adding to my ultimate goal of ascension, raising the vibration of the planet, right? When I really think and get clear about my goals, it's got to be high vibe. It's got to be aligned. It's got to feel authentic and in flow for it to actually be worth it for me to be posting. You feel me? And of course, there's tons to be said about discipline and just doing the thing. And I'm getting back into finding my flow with Instagram. That's my intention. That's my intention right now. Needless to say, let's get back to the story. So I'm filming my Instagram story multiple times before I'm like, Clear, let's just take a pause. I was at the end of the dock out on the lake here on the Okanagan Lake right now. Beautiful land, beautiful place. And I just started walking in. I started walking in from the dock, and then I started filming without thinking about what I was going to say, right? Which is how I show up to you guys every day. I pick a topic and I just speak. I don't plan it out. It's got to be natural. Allow Clear's authentic spirit to just flow through this body, right? I'm just typing in the coordinates, 1, 2, 3, go, allowing spirit to flow. So I did that. And I was walking down the dock, and what did I say? I was like, I haven't posted on here in a long time. I just took a long ass IG break. And I was like, maybe you should take one too. That's what I said. And then I also said, it's my first time being up here in the Okanagan since my top surgery, and it feels fucking fantastic. And that was all I said. It was authentic. It was real. It was off the cuff. And yet, this is the clincher. And yet, I found myself thinking about the post that I had done on my Instagram story after I had posted it. And so it was like I was on Instagram later in the evening, even though I wasn't actually holding my phone in my hand. Do you get what I'm saying? It was like the vibration of Instagram, the thoughts about Instagram were still with me, taking up space in my energy field, in my mind, my precious energy, my precious attention, even when I wasn't on the app. And it makes me feel uncomfortable to acknowledge that. And I wanted to speak about it. My intention moving forward is to be present on Instagram as a content creator, someone who is simply documenting their life. I'm living a conscious reality show. Why not document it? Right? I believe that this will contribute to the ascension of the vibrational plane when it's done in an authentic and aligned way for me, first and foremost, for me. Right? So just because I posted today doesn't mean I need to post every day again from here on out. Even though my record label would love me to do that. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. However, that's not what I'm going to do unless it feels authentic and aligned and in flow and like it's part of my own personal ascension. Am I making sense? It feels really good to be in this place. And I'm just mindful. I'm mindful after taking such a relatively long break from Instagram. Like, I definitely broke the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the algorithmic flow, right? After taking such a long break from posting, I'm paying very close attention to what is different now. What is different? And I'm paying very close attention to what my reaction is to posting again. I was mulling this over with my good friend Shiva, leaving her a voice note a moment ago. And as I was reflecting on this process of taking this long break and then posting a couple of little stories, I realized that the remedy to the anxieties I was feeling about it and the things that felt distasteful for me about posting on the platform again and my personal reaction to posting again could all be remedied with one simple, relatively simple task. Boom, you guessed it. Meditation. Meditation, y'all. If you saw my video from yesterday where I did a 1-hour meditation and had some really interesting experiences and insights from it, I'm like, that's the answer. That's the answer. How do I not allow these toxic thoughts to take over my energy field and my emotions and run away with them? I witness them consciously as they come up. I feel them honestly, say to myself, clear, you're feeling anxiety or you're feeling shame about what you just posted or didn't post or how you posted it, whatever story my mind was coming up with about the Instagram experience. Witness that objectively, witness the emotion that is the reaction to the thought objectively, and recognize that both the thought story and the emotion are not fixed. Okay? It's not fixed. The story I'm telling myself about the Instagram experience is not something that is set in stone, is fixed. And the reaction that my body and my energy body and my emotional body is having to the thought experience about the Instagram experience is not fixed either. So as I witness them objectively, allow them to exist without judgment. Ooh, that's a key ingredient. I'm going to say it again. Witness them without judgment. Then they get to just exist. They're not right. They're not wrong. They're not good. They're not bad. It's an objective witness thing. Like I'm driving past a duck that's sitting on the side of the road. That's a cute little duck. Or a non-judgmental thought about the duck is, there's a duck, right? Cruise past it. Move on with my day. It doesn't have to be something that I attach myself to. The story and the emotions are not consequential. And that's the important piece, is that however I feel about my Instagram experience is not consequential to who I am. I'm able to cut my connection, these chains that held me to my judgments about my Instagram experience and the feelings that I had about those stories or judgments about my Instagram experience. Whew, meditation is so good. Like, thank goodness. Thank goodness I have it as a tool. And this idea that I had to keep this vibe flowing, this good detached vibe flowing, was, why don't I meditate before I go on Instagram every day? And I already meditate daily. I do a guided meditation when I'm still in bed in the morning, and I do a silent emptiness meditation every night before I pass out. Lights out, sitting there, and then pass out. And why don't I add in a meditation before I go on IG? It's like a prerequisite. It's like IG is the reward for doing the pre-IG meditation. Or better yet, the meditation is the reward for going on IG. Or both of them are neutral experiences. I meditate, then I can go on IG. It's like it opens up the doorway, it opens the gate to the IG experience, because it allows me to go into the matrix of Instagram, which is a carefully calculated organism. It's an artificial but very real intelligence organism that exists to siphon our attention, right? And that is what it is. If y'all have seen Social Network, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This thing is a beast. It just is what it is. Beast doesn't even need to mean that it's bad. It just simply exists. It exists here in the world that we are walking through at this time. And I want to be mindful about that. I want to be mindful about how I honor my attention. My time and attention are such beautiful, precious things that I get to be gifted as I'm in this 3D realm. And that matters to me. Like, my attention matters to me. So as a gesture of honoring my attention and the fact that I am alive in this 3D realm, why not meditate? Because meditating allows me to transcend the 3D. It takes me into a place of timelessness. It allows me to touch it. And it allows me as well to disidentify from my ego in a way that is really healthy for me. It just is. And I saw that so clearly in the hour-long meditation I did the other day, because my emotions kept coming up again and again. In a 10-minute meditation, it's like, okay, I can witness the meditations or curb them or just indulge in them for 10, 11 minutes. I do an 11-minute and 11-second meditation. So it's like, it's easy to just quickly do that and not have that many consequences to indulging my emotions or indulging the stories that I have, because the meditation ends. But when I did an hour-long meditation, it was like I got to see the waves of the thought arising, the story arising, following the story, and then boom, an emotional reaction to the story, which more often than not in that particular meditation I did was a negative emotion. It was a lower vibration emotion. And then the arc, getting to then experience letting go of the story and letting go of the emotion, not allowing them to be consequential, but allowing the thoughts and the feelings to be detached from who I am, actually witnessing them objectively, not needing to be right and hold on to these shitty emotions, but allowing myself to not know and have the emotions float away. And my ego had to really shrink back in order to say, I actually don't know. I actually don't know, and I'm not attached to this storyline, and I'm not attached to this emotion. My ego had to shrink, but in return for my ego shrinking, my vibration went up because the shitty emotion went away. So giving myself a practice of witnessing that pattern before going into what is a bit of like a numbing ego matrix, Instagram. It can be for me, at least. It really can be. I think it's a healthy practice. And I just really value the space and time I gave myself to be off Instagram for these past 3 weeks. And it's been a blessing to really have had the space and time today to witness my reaction to posting again, and just to witness the anxiety that's come with it, the obsession that's come with it. Who's replying to my stories? What are they saying? Is it positive feedback? Should I have done this differently? Should I have been scared or embarrassed to post this? All these things, and they're all ego based. Again, that's not a judgment. It's just accurate. It's just what I'm witnessing. It's true. Stories are coming up, and then different emotional options are being presented. Okay, would you like shame? Is shame what you want to go with that story? Okay, would you like pride? Pride to go with that story? Okay, would you like groundedness to go with that story? Are you feeling loved and needed and wanted because people are responding positively? Are you feeling nervous or anxious that people might judge you? What emotion do you want? It's like my ego is presenting this beautiful buffet, this luscious buffet of emotions and stories to go with them about my Instagram experience. Dang, y'all, it's rich territory. And I do appreciate Instagram for that. It's a rich and luscious ground to witness my ego through. And long may it last as that. Like long may my Instagram experience be something that I consciously use to witness and process my ego through, rather than getting stuck or caught in it, feeling that it is real or fixed in its reality. The stories or reactions I have are fixed. It's quite a trip. It's quite a trip, Instagram, and I'm grateful to be in this place where I'm using it consciously as a tool to practice softening my ego, and using it consciously as a tool and a ground upon which to witness my ego. Wow. That's some real shit. Let me know how you guys feel about Instagram below. What does it feel like for you to be on there? Do you use it as a personal platform? Are you an entrepreneur or an artist like myself? What's your relationship with sharing your own version of your personal reality show, documenting your life on it? And, stay blessed, stay real, stay you. You're enough. And I got lots of love for you. Subscribe if you vibe. Subscribe if you vibe. Thanks for being here, and I'll catch you tomorrow.